this is the US dollar to the Canadian dollar. And on the 15-minute and 5-minute here, we have an ascending triangle formation. So we have a bullish trend line with a resistance formed, solid resistance. And what we did on the 5-minute was we actually broke above this pattern. So on this candle here, we broke above the pattern and we closed above it. So we took an impulsive, sort of aggressive entry here and entered on this candle, right? So right now we are coming down to retest this pattern inside of this zone here, just like that. So this should be acting as a support. Now our take profit is this green line, which is this next sort of resistance right here. And yeah, our stop loss is going to be back inside of this pattern. If we close inside, I'm not interested in taking the trade anymore. So if we end up closing back inside this pattern, or we wick down below this bullish trend line, I'll be looking to exit the trade with a loss. Okay, so we will just let this trade play out, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, so it looks like we did come down towards the top of this pattern, perhaps closing inside. I'm going to wait to see how this next candle closes here on the 5-minute to really decide if I want to close my position or stick to my original plan and wait to see it, get a nice big close inside the pattern or work towards below this trend line here. So we're only down, 3 pips, and our take profit is 12 pips. So we're still inside our risk reward, and we're just kind of sitting here waiting it out and just trying to see if this is going to close back inside the pattern or not. It looks like we might be consolidating on top of this support here. But we're just going to have to wait and see, have some patience, stick to our plan. Don't close too early and not close too late. So stick to our designated risk reward, and yeah. Okay, so what happened in this live trade here is very critical to understanding like the psychology of trading, because as you can see here, we had a very bullish move, right? And eventually this bullish move actually gets sucked all the way back down into our entry area and down to this support. Now when this happens, it's very important to not panic and not be like, oh man, the market's moving against me, but just stick to your trades, stick to your take profits, and stick to your stop losses. That's why they're there, right? We want to be disciplined traders and stick to our rule sets that we have, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and let the video play out, and when it does, as you can see, we did get sucked back down, but just notice how I don't change any of my positions, I don't close anything early, I don't come back on and say that I changed my TP or my stop loss. I just let the market do its thing, and I keep my positions where they're at, okay? Okay, so as you can see, we did move all the way back down to where we started. So, you might be thinking, this is the psychology part of trading. You might be thinking, the market's going against me, or, oh man, I'm right back where I started. Okay, this is going to be turning into a loss, okay? Now, what you're going to want to do is maybe add another position, like add another buying position, or maybe change your stop loss, move your stop loss lower than what you had it. Okay, those are wrong thoughts. You should not be doing that. You should keep your stop loss where you originally had it. Don't add any more positions and just stay disciplined, okay? This trade is going to play out how you expected it, okay? It's either going to hit your first stop loss that you had planned, or it's going to hit that take profit that you had planned, okay? What you should not be doing is moving your stop loss lower and lower and increasing your risk even more, okay? It's important to have that good risk-reward ratio that is in your trading plan and according to your strategy, okay? Keep that where it is and just let the trade play out, okay? Like I said, things that are going through your head are moving your stop loss lower. Oh, man, the market's going against me. I should add more positions. I suck at trading, things like that, okay? But don't, because if you were to close your position early, okay, you would find that the market is actually just going to be going back up to our take profit here, okay? This is what the live trade is for, so I can kind of break things down and show you guys exactly what you might be thinking and to really just keep your cool, right? The market is going to do what you had planned. Either hit your stop loss or your take profit, okay? So I'm just going to let it continue to play out. I'm going to skip up to where it eventually does break up and get the full breakout towards our take profit, and we'll do a little bit more of a breakdown here shortly. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we ended up moving towards our take profit, okay? We had that full breakout like we expected and like we had planned, okay? We didn't move our stop loss or take profit when the market started to move against us, or maybe give us that false look like maybe this was a false breakout, okay? We stayed disciplined, and we eventually came all the way back up and hit our take profit, okay? So keynotes, don't move your stop loss, don't move your take profit, stay disciplined, and when things like this start to happen, remember the psychology portion of trading, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.